Is at Amtrak for a special event here. Now, this is not the only train we're going to see. This is the yard job CP Lacrosse yard. Canadian Pacific is just working on connecting cars. We have an Amtrak train inbound within the next half hour here. And as a special treat, we have a steam locomotive coming in right behind it. Now, I did hear that was a horn recently. I do not know if it's Amtrak or not. It did not sound like it. But the rails are definitely hissing like it's something heavy. Here's the train, and it is a Canadian Pacific train. Looks like a local. We have a local inbound. As you guys can see here, it's headed by two GP locomotives. Let's watch them roll through. (5045) SD30C and SD20C Ecos. 2265. There's a plane going overhead. Steel plates, DM&E, Sioux line, the tie loading only. Ooh, Procore. Ah, look at that! Cylindrical hopper, Canadian Pacific Rail. And there's a Sioux line hopper, a couple of Sioux line hoppers. Quite a few of them, actually. Procore with Class 2 hazard. That's a flammable gas. It's liquefied petroleum gas, specifically. TILX. And how is that for a first show of the day? As you can see, there is a lot of Railfanners here today because of the steam locomotive coming down. It is actually a once-in-a-lifetime event to see this locomotive in action on our own home rails. Now, once that CP clears this block, the Amtrak will be allowed to come down. As you can see, and the yard job is just tucking back into the yard, as usual. Like I said, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see a steam locomotive on home rails. I believe it's specifically Canadian Pacific 63 something. The thing is, I believe it's called the Monarch. But anyways, to see a locomotive like that on home rails is a rare event. Now, as I said, once it clears the block at the end of the yard, Amtrak would be allowed to move into this block, or very shortly after it clears the next switch. It should be as soon as the block actually clears. Because right now that block is still in this block.
Yeah, because isn't Amtrak coming from that way?
Yeah, so it has to tuck in behind that local.
Right, but I think we'd hear it though too, because aren't they supposed to sound when they go over the bridge?
Yeah, they have to blast their horn.
Hey, I got a question.
What's up?
You think I brought too much to this? I got my camera, I got my phone so I can film that.
Not bad.
I don't know why I brought that bad in.
Ooh. Can I get I'm on live. Can I see that?
Yeah.
Nice Sioux line caboose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that, guys. A Sioux line caboose. Standard white body, red cupola.
Yeah, after it's Atlas. I had to change the couplers out. They're not micro trains, but they're at least something with knuckles on them.
Yeah.
Because they'll have to wait for me. I think they're stopped because BNSF is down there. That's a diamond.
No, they've got a high green. It's very hard to see them rolling down still, but they've got high green at the end of the block.
And what time should
They do the crew change at noon, out on the Crescent, which is just across the pond.
Right.
But I was telling our viewers here how this is a once in a lifetime opportunity to see a steam locomotive on home rails, especially this far north.
Well, technically home rails. I mean, Milwaukee Road 261 can take that credit literally.
Yeah, true. Burlington and Quincy as well.
Well, not these tracks, but the ones down there.
Yeah,
But there's no preserved operating CBQ steam engines right now.
Not operating, but we do have one preserved.
We have a bunch preserved, but there's like some in Wyoming, some at the IRM. There's one just down there.
Yeah, I actually was live on that one last time because I was blowing the whistle.
Yeah,
they fire up the whistle on an air compressor.
Are they having an event there today?
No, not today.
Because sometimes they'll have like little mini events there, not like rail fair or anything, but like they'll have like mini events there, just like to raise funds.
Well, the third Saturday in July.
Yeah, what I'm saying is they sometimes have like other things there too, like just like little like things.
Yeah.
Like not rail fair, but like little like fundraising things.
Also, to note, viewers, these tiles here on the edge of the line here, the lighter ones have all been replaced.
Yeah,
or the newer ones, the older ones.
For a good while, but I haven't been rail fanning much lately. I don't know why.
I've been away from YouTube for quite a while.
I haven't posted anything on YouTube since 2010, 2010, but that might change. I mostly just post my pictures now because I used to be a big video dude.
Yeah.
But where is Amtrak right now?
It should actually just be coming in, judging by the time, because you have the time, right?
I have it on my front. Hey, whoa, what's that?
That metal rod?
Yeah.
Likely something that fell off a train car or locomotive.
Oh, wow.
By the way, just a reminder to all viewers, the dangers of a double track. While you're watching one train here, you'll almost never hear the second one coming behind you. So always be having your head on a swivel. These locomotives were actually built off of GP9 frames. Oh, hey, rare one. GP20C. Only 11 are left. The GP20C.
Yeah,
That's a rare one. The Eco is more common. There's only 11 of those. There's only 11 of these locomotives left.
wow.
They're phasing them out for the Eco variant.
I thought these were the Eco variants.
No, that one's the Eco variant. This one's not. Or it might be, it just hasn't had the Eco treatment. Because I read an article saying that they lost another GP20C for conversion. Also, Pac-Man livery ballast cars. These are very, very nice to see around here.
And they got the French on them too.
Oh, yes. French writing. Because Canadians speak French.
They're still clearing the block up there.
Yep, you see it's now both red over red.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tuck into darkness. It's not too hot out today, but the sun.
I'm surprised no one's down at the. I'm surprised no one's over at the overpass on the bike trail.
I wouldn't be surprised if there are.
Oh, there might be some people sitting on that overpass up there.
Possibly.
Possibly, maybe.
By the way, if you ever go into La Crosse and try to get through these railroad crossings specifically while they're doing yard jobs, forget it.
Why? Why?
Because of this. It's sitting across both railroad crossings, and it's not moving until it gets the next load of cars.
Which is when?
Exactly. That unfortunately unlucky red car got stuck behind it.
Well, you know what? Oh, waiting at the crossing.
Yep, if you try to get through that railroad crossing while they're doing yard.
Yeah.
Wait, are you talking about the road crossing
Yeah.
or the junction that it's sitting
The road crossing.
Yeah, if you try.
No, I'm more concerned that it's sitting across both railroad tracks.
It is.
It's both crossings from this one and the street next to it. Unfortunately, any cars trying to get across the tracks.
We'll have to wait till we get the freight train moving.
Yeah, but then it's also blocking the way of the train.
No, it's not.
It's supposed to go that way.
Yeah, but it's going on this track.
Yeah, but that is sitting across that track goes also
Nope, actually there is a bypass track.
Oh.
Cause see, all the tracks actually kind of merge left,
Oh, yeah,
or merge
yeah.
right here.
When an oil train came through, kind of moved over a bit, and then yeah.
Yeah.
My mistake. It looks like there's a crossover right there, but the tracks actually slip by.
Also, look at the casting marks of the railroad.
Huh?
This line was 1996. Hasn't been changed since.
96?
Look at the year. Right here.
1996.
Oh.
This line
That's just
is. This line's almost 20 years old. Well, almost 30 years old. 30.
Oh, that doesn't seem right. The station looks a lot older. Maybe that's just the year the rail manufacturer here.
No, actually, this line actually never, until within the recent years, this line actually did not align with the station originally.
Oh, so what about
Originally, it was meeting at that point, but then it went off that way towards the direction of the houses.
Oh.
It actually had a misaligned track when this station was first built.
Oh.
There's actually a picture of it at the Doll Auto Museum.
Oh.
A lot of history is within these walls. Oh, we got another one inbound. Freight locomotive. Simple head and lead. The train meet. All right. You can hear the other the locomotive's bell on the other train. This is going to be a train-packed day, that's for sure. Locomotive is 8113, so that's going to be, I believe that's an ES44 AC. No, it's an AC 4400 CWM. It's got the B for livery. Now, for those who do not know, the AC 4400 CWM is a rebuilt AC 4400 CW. It's a modified variant. And the difference between an AC 4400 and the Dash 9 is actually just the power it uses. It's the only difference between the two locomotives. But yeah, we got a lot of Canadian Pacific. Nice 3-bay hoppers. Not a bad haul, that's for sure. Ooh. K+S Potash Canada. This is interesting. I haven't seen this company yet. A lot of freight being moved here. And all of it is full. It looks like all of it's fully loaded. The way you can tell is if the springs are compressed. A TTX bulkhead car. Another one with a different style logo, so this one's older than a Canadian Pacific box car. A COER box car. A Sioux Line bulkhead car. UTLX. It's a standard class 3 hazard. So this is probably carrying its flammable liquids. Ooh, covered gondola. And then you have 2 CP rail. Oh, hello, liquefied petroleum gas, class 2 hazard. Ooh, this is cool. Another bulkhead car with reinforcement. I believe that was a class 8 hazard or a class 9. TTZX center beam. Oh wait, no, those were center beams before. I'm dumb. TILX reefer car and more reefer cars. And these are loaded too. FURX, First Union Rail. Ah! DPU, alright! AC 4400 running wide open. Woo-hoo-hoo! Government of Canada cylindrical hopper. Another one. CSX apparently sent them their hopper cars. Ooh, scrap metal in a gondola. And there's a blue reinforced GATX bulkhead car. More CSX. Oh ho ho! New Canadian Pacific box cars and some older ones. TTX center beam. And there's another center beam. More reefer cars. More tankers. Canadian National. We got more reefers. Another Government of Canada. Winchester and Western. That's a rare one. Union Pacific. We got some good looking cars here. That's interesting. More CSX hoppers. I'm just telling the viewers what we have. More CSX hoppers.
You saw the Rock Island hopper, didn't you?
I believe so.
Go to the Rock Island?
Hey, no, that's actually Northwestern. Chicago Northwestern.
That's our prime.
More cylindrical hoppers, which were government of Canada. And bada bing, bada boom, there's another train. And hello again, yard job.
So where's Amtrak now? I mean, I thought they was.
They're gonna have to come in right behind that one. Mind you, Amtrak,
It's late.
well, it also doesn't have priority over the freight.
Right. But I see passengers coming out now, so I'm assuming.
By the way, nice hat.
I've had this hat for ages.
Actually, I have one of their vests. This was actually one of their newer ones at the time.
Oh, so you got the swoosh.
Yep.
I got an old circle class here.
And now everyone's getting ready for Amtrak. All passengers are starting to line up on the platforms. See, the second that freight train down there rolls across the switch, it's going to allow Amtrak in, and we're likely going to, the most likely locomotives we're going to see is the AC 44 Siemens Charger. The Charger has unfortunately replaced almost every single GE Genesis P42 DC locomotive, the icon of Amtrak. It's a sad loss, but I'm open to change. And hey, at least the red car now gets to go through. They got unfortunately stuck by 2 trains. Oh, that's just bad luck. That's like severe bad luck. The red car finally got through the crossing. Yeah, the one that got stuck behind the yard job and then got
car at the crossing, not a car on the track.
No, but they were stuck behind both the local and the
Freighter.
Yeah, that was just bad luck. They got stuck behind 2 to 3 different trains.
Yeah.
Well, that's life on the railroad.
Yep. Or around it.
True.
Like I haven't lived that far from a crossing.
Well,
hope we don't get another bamboozling and the Empress goes through.
oh, it's the Empress. Thought it was the Monarch.
Yeah, it's the Empress.
That'll be a welcome sight. The Empress will definitely be a nice locomotive to go through. Do you have the time?
11:24 right now. Anything?
We're not gonna see her until the Amtrak rolls through. Because they have to wait.
Unless the dispatcher pulls a fast one.
They're not gonna do the crew. They have to do the crew change in La Crescent.
Has it been the one crew from Calgary to here?
I believe so, yes. And mind you, running the steam locomotive is a lot more work than running a diesel.
Yeah, not to mention there's a different atmosphere.
Yeah, very, very hot. Yeah. Ooh, how much you want to bet that cloud there is actually extended steam?
I don't think so. I think it would have dissipated. It doesn't get that much higher, and depending on how fast it's going or how hard it's working.
Hey.
Say, is there something special coming through here?
Yes, the Empress. It's a Canadian Pacific steam locomotive.
Oh, it is?
Oh, really?
Yep, it's coming in right after Amtrak.
Oh.
Okay.
will it stop here?
No.
No, but they are
Crescent
stopping
is
the Crescent for a
changing
crew
the
change.
Crescent, and then it's not stopping Portage.
Oh, it is, huh? Why? Does it have a diesel with it or anything?
I really don't think
2F
so.
units.
2F unit? That's even that's a sight to behold.
Yeah.
2F units with a steam locomotive. That's a Railfanner's dream.
Not to mention they drop the ditch lights once they cross the border.
Oh.
And even better, they drop some eco unit after Calgary.
Not
It would have
bad.
been 3 if you caught it on the first leg. Then somewhere they dropped that eco unit.
The eco
Honestly,
unit?
It was a green, blue, and gray unit right in front of the Fs. Just
Green,
ruined
blue,
the
and
vibe.
gray. Huh.
Well, you know when the F units came from, right?
Huh?
You're the original owner of the F units, right?
EMD? Or no?
Sioux Line, I believe.
No, the F units that the Canadian Pacific are using on this train? No. They just replaced Pacific with National, and then that's where they got them from.
Oh, so it was a Canadian trade.
Canadian National. I think they'd rather use the ex-Burlington units they had on us. No, they just gave one to the NR, National Railroad Museum.
I think the Empress did come through once before.
Did early 2000s. Did a
Maybe
doubleheader with
twice.
another engine. Milwaukee Road 261.
2007, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was.
I
something
saw it as a very, very young child. I think that's the one I always thought was the Orient Express for years, but I never figured out which locomotive it was.
It came here in the 80s too, from what I remember.
So this is a welcome sight.
Yeah, dude, honestly, considering mainline steam just died for some reason in the last decade.
Well, the reason it died out is because one,
Amtrak pulled the insurance, and then PTC just put another roadblock there.
And what I'm saying, it was like a host freight railroad too. They didn't want to have to deal with all that.
Yeah, also big money.
well, at least they
Everybody
brought
else
back
was-
4014. That was a welcome
that-
sight to.
Yeah. Especially considering there's only like 8 of them left, and nobody thought they'd ever run again.
4005 actually was involved in a wreck
Yeah.
way many years ago.
Hear a whistle,
Stock
though.
break. Eh.
That's a switch up. I hear.
Just stop screwing me off.
You know Amtrak is coming.
You'll hear them coming because they're
You'll hear
very.
those. Like that's how I thought it was coming in twice already. Only got bamboozled by a freighter.
Well, also they have a very unique horn.
And
But this is a North Horn zone.
Nope. When they go over the bridges, they have to sound at least twice.
How far
Plus,
away
there's a
is it?
railroad crossing between the 2 sets of bridges. Well, 3 sets of bridges, but between the last leg.
and if it was actually coming, you'd actually see the baggage truck come out too.
I don't even know if they got that here.
Yeah.
Yep, it's in that little garage right there.
Oh.
It's a little golf cart.
Mm.
Yeah. And they got that thing too, which I find pretty interesting. Them want to model an N scale. The disability cart right there. Right. I do N scale and HO mostly is what I do.
I did a bit of HO too.
Well, the one
Actually
thing
got my
that's
hands on
pretty
a big
sad is they're starting to phase out the AM fleets now.
No, they've done that completely. They're gone.
Oh, they already did?
Yeah.
The AM
This
fleets
year.
are all already gone everywhere, except the NEC.
No, even the NEC. I think maybe not the NEC. I could be wrong, but for the most part, they're all gone.
I think the NEC right now is the exception until proven otherwise.
What? I can't even remember what they replaced them with. I think they went with a Bombardier.
It went with like the chart Siemens unit, so they looked more like DMUs rather than diesels latching on to concepts.
Yeah, they went with something like that.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't try to phase out the superliners. Even though those have been around almost as long as the Genesis.
Yeah, no, Superliner's been around since 1979. They
Yeah.
were built in the 1970s.
Yeah.
Got put in service in 1979. Then in 1993, Superliner 2s came out.
And
So
to think, in the 90s,
those
you had
drag
the
like a
the
20
Genesis
those were like-
P42s.
They were like faster by like 20 miles an hour.
There they are.
Here he comes.
That's
Here he
Amtrak.
comes. Finally.
The Canadian Pacific freight has rolled across the switch. Amtrak's been cleared to the block.
Wait. Doesn't it turn around?
Nope. It's coming right through here.
But then wouldn't it go back to St. Paul?
They actually interchange in Chicago.
Last I checked, they ran a train between here and St. Paul 5 times a day.
Nope.
So we do kind of have a notice for when the Empress rolls in.
Yeah. And I would love to hear that whistle.
It's got 2 actually. One's kind of.
The other one probably is a crisp, beautiful whistle.
Oh yeah.
I would kill to see a Grand Trunk Western 6 chime.
Oh,
Those have a beautiful tone to them.
favorite I got is the Reading 6.
Oh, that's not bad. But yeah, little golf cart is out. So Amtrak should be
I
here.
can give you a sample.
Uh,
I actually tasted 2102 last year.
2102. That's
Reading.
Reading. Yeah. There's the MTU. But here they come. The rails are hissing and coming to life. And there they are, coming around the bend. Headed by 2 AC-44 Siemens Chargers. And 331 with an Amtrak Viewliner baggage car, Superliner 2 sleeping transition car, Superliner 1 sleeping car, Superliner 2 sleeping car. We have a Superliner 1 dining car, a Superliner 1 coach class, and a Superliner 1, ooh, this one's a rare one to see. The Superliner 1 View Sightseer Lounge. Welcome to La Crosse. And then, of course, it looks like you have a Superliner 1 coach class. Yep, coach class. At the end there. You can tell the difference between Superliner 1 and Superliner 2 by their bogies. Superliner 1 has the giant spring, whereas Superliner 2 has the frame. The smooth riding frame. As you can see down there, over at the coach class, or the sleeping car down there. You see the kind of frame that sticks down? It's the easiest way to tell the difference.
I honestly question what they'd replace these with, because these are based on the Santa Fe design.
Yeah, I think they would probably make it the Superliner 3, if anything. Hi, nice shirt. Oh, British Airways. I would love to see those trains someday.
A whole bunch of steam engines over there.
They can't seem to let that era go from there.
And that's a good thing.
They've brought back the Flying Scotsman,
New Peter,
the Tornado.
new build. That's not a bring back.
New what?
New build. It's from
Ah.
the ground up.
Oh, no, that's not bad. Unfortunately, they didn't save the city of Glasgow.
Isn't that an AP?
City of Glasgow was a steam locomotive, 4620, no, hang on. 46242. 46242. It was involved in the Harrow and Wealdstone accident.
Wait, was it
46242. It's 46242. It was the city of Glasgow. It was rebuilt after the crash, but then scrapped. Not too long after.
But that.
What? Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, at least they saved Olton Hall.
Yeah.
The what?
The 2-1. The box one.
Box.
Ah. Funnily enough, there's only, I believe, only 2 Superliner 2 cars on this train. All the rest is Superliner 1. The transition car and the sleeping car. All the rest is Superliner 1. This is old stock. About 40, 50?
60 to 70 design-wise.
Yeah, the fact that these were based on, because I remember they used to have a model of where it was only a single level, but it had this kind of idea, but only in a certain section. It went up like the dome coach. I'm gonna try my best to all aboard.
No, don't. Don't steal somebody's thunder. That's not cool.
I enjoyed doing it when I wrote it the last year. Or, no, it wasn't last year. It was actually a couple years ago. I actually was right in the coach class here, right next to the Sightseer Lounge. I loved it. And then after Amtrak clears the block,
The Empress will roll through.
if another freight doesn't steal Empresses.
Better not. Waiting since 9 for this.
And off they go. 2 blasts of the horn, and all aboard.
Now that I know it's coming.
Yeah, you got a Superliner 1 coach class and an ending sleeping car with Superliner 1. The fact that these are still running smooth.
Honestly, once that thing goes through, I'm gonna have to book it. I plan to chase, my friend.
I'm chasing all the way to the Dells.
That's the plan. That's kind of my plan.
I saw this 20 years ago.
Yeah, see, they still have high green on this track. So once they go through, that's going to clear this block.
Yeah, let's just hope there's not too much back up. Because then it's going to be stopping at reds all the way down. Kind of works to my advantage. After this, I'm planning on booking it to Toma and getting it through there, then getting to the Dells, and then getting a pacing shot a little ways out.
Another good locomotive to catch is 765.
That hasn't left Indiana since the whole PTC thing.
Eh.
Honestly, I did see it before. 2018, Joliet Rocket.
I
First
think
catch
that
of
because
mainline
I
steam
did
for me.
see one of theirs. I recently actually. I think they left through. They didn't go too far, but they're doing a small excursion. They
Yeah.
allow steam locomotives on PTC protected track. It's just they have to be very
Towed by a
mindful.
diesel, which ruins everything.
But they have to be the only train on the track.
Yeah,
The service has to shut down.
765
Yeah, and
actually
big
was
business does
being put in the sidings when they were aware a train was entering their block.
Right, on the 261 takes the Twin City Western. That's the only train running, and that's on the weekend.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if they saved the. Well, actually, there is another steam locomotive that I would love to see. Leviathan.
Oh, that's also a new build.
Both Leviathan and her proposed sister, Jupiter, because they actually were a class of 5 when they were originally built in Schenectady, New York. You had the first of the firstborn, Jupiter,
Yeah.
Storm,
I'm
Whirlwind.
gonna tell them to get back. You could roll through at any second.
It's not them.
No, they have to wait for Amtrak.
No, they're on the yellow line.
You know what I'm saying?
But anyways, you had Storm, Whirlwind, and then Leviathan, and then her final sister, I believe it was 87 or 83,
think
which
it
was
was 83.
Gazelle.
I would like to go to the Kansas City two-footers.
Oh, those are nice.
Well, well, it's hard not to throw a rock and hit a black 5.
Yeah, that's true. They're all over.
Whoa, where'd you get that?
Yeah, there's like 18 of those things.
Some
Good majority of them
I
still
know
on.
someone who would like that. I definitely know someone who would wear that.
Got 2 others. I got a Great Northern Railway.
Which Great Northern, the British one or the American?
I got both.
If anything,
God's
for
greatest
preserved British
railway.
engine, I would have loved
Well,
Great Northern
what about,
itself.
do you have both Southern
In
Railway
its
shapes
Thompson
then?
condition.
No, not yet.
Because remember,
We had a scare with 8099, speaking of Southern Railway, when she crashed. Well, just a local.
well, we need a steam train whistle anyway, so.
Yeah, none of those freighters gave the same code, did they? I didn't
don't-
hear those freighters give 2 toots on the horn before they came through.
They don't usually, especially if they're highballing it. Otherwise, they forgot to do it because they're supposed to. There's a railroad crossing up there.
I mean, I've heard him do it. I've heard him do it before.
That might be. All I'm hoping is when it gets close to Dallas, the little train, I can catch it with a steam engine there. Last time I caught the 261 going to the Dallas, the Hyde station had one of those small trains, and they were just whistling each other back and forth like 5 minutes. I only wish I had a video camera to record this. The singing of this.
Well, there is also, you have some other steam locomotives. Let's see if we can figure out all the preserved ones that are still run.
There's
Still would like to see the 844.
Oh, that's a good one.
that one's kind of been down since 4014 took the reins.
No, she's fine. She ran a private train.
Yeah, but that's basically
844.
MIA.
I remember 844 was also sometimes double heading it with.
Wait a minute.
No,
No, we would have heard it. She would have highballed it.
we would have smelled it.
No, I hear
Smelled
I
it.
can faintly hear it. I can faintly hear the whistle.
No, I saw the daylight when it came through.
2009. It was going to Oswego, Michigan for the.
Train festival.
Yeah, and then it came.
Also,
down into
don't forget, Daylight is actually the name of the train. A lot of people keep getting that confused. I don't know why.
Wow, she's
That's the only one in the.
She's the only of her class that has survived this
But
many
she's not
years.
the only GS. There's also 4460.
4460 survived?
GS6.
Oh, GS6.
That's the one in that one's in St. Louis, I think.
Why?
I could get that.
Why do kids do that?
Because they're unattended.
What? What? What did I miss?
It's
He
not
threw.
they're not putting a stone or a penny on the track, so.
Yeah, let's just not put, because everyone keeps doing that, and I don't know why people do that.
Well, it's kind of unique compared to penny crusher you get at a fair.
I just like this last time I chased this Pentrax double heading steam engine PVD for 2 frames. You can see my card. Just for a blink. It's like, there's right there.
How was it? Just don't run faster than your feet. Was it fun? Yeah.
Well, there's also, let's see, they have 4501 that still runs.
Oh, down in Tennessee, also 630. Going down there a few months from now.
I wouldn't be surprised if they were able to bring the Texas and General back in.
There's a little
You guys have fun? Was it so much fun?
I'm,
little, you can find on YouTube, we're just doing local freight switching.
what's sad is the Southern Railway, I can't remember what it was called, but
Norfolk Southern Steam Program or Southern Steam Program?
there was a green and silver steam locomotive.
Green and no, I think you're thinking 4501. It dawned a Crescent Steam for a bit.
No, and that was a larger locomotive than
1401.
I don't remember. Might be.
That's the only other green and silver. What?
There's one in the Smithsonian.
Yeah, but that's when they're tired.
Well, it'd be nice I think what would be nice is to see the 9000 back in action.
The 9000? I'd say that's a little too complex. You'd have to get some British hands involved. That's British valve gear.
What, are you talking about the EP 9000?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
They're
the only
getting that-
9000 left standing.
They're restoring that down at the.
What? No.
There's no way.
No way.
Yeah,
the
they
valve-
got that in the collection along with 3985, 6936.
No? Oh, yeah, 5511. That also has some complicated valve gear, but not to the extent of 9000.
What's nine? What arrangement is 9000 again?
She's at
12.2 with a third cylinder.
Experimental third testing.
No, they had a whole series of those engines.
Yeah, they didn't.
British is the only one that runs active multi cylinder locomotives.
We're gonna have to wait too, cause look what's crossing.
A minute. Why am I hearing something weird?
Yeah, BNSF is covering block.
What?
She's crossing the diamond down at the end.
Ah.
I think a tank train has priority because
It's oil, big money.
no, because there's volatile chemicals inside.
Well, it's the thing is with freight, because any non-priority trains will automatically get pushed aside for priority.
Right.
So what? We gotta wait a few more minutes or something?
Oh, yeah.
It won't be too long. They usually cross that diamond pretty quick.
At least we hope it won't be like that chasing 60 watts to the loop.
Oh God, that one was bad.
When the computer system went down and the yellow board, the whole track had to go back and switch every switch. Call it in.
Oh.
Oh, it was way. Yeah, so nice.
So what? It had to hold like for what?
No, the computer system didn't know where the train starts. They had an old school radio in where they were, flip the switch. They had to break out the old pen and paper.
So how?
Just the local.
Ah.
You hear the steam train. Trust me.
Also, you hear the chuffing, I believe, because I believe she has. I think she's also another class that has what is, quote unquote, known as the shotgun exhaust.
Well, they're putting her through our paces with what, 9 coach players?
You asking how many coaches she's got on her right now?
Well, what I've seen online, it's about 9.
I didn't think it was 9. It looked more like.
What time is it?
11:50.
11:50. I don't think I have my charger with me.
Are they still over the diamond back there?
Might as well put it on standby. Just put it in your pocket.
I can't. I'm on live.
Ah.
So
I'm
it.
talking about the one that went through here earlier with 2 GPUs.
You always put a pause on it while you're waiting.
Yeah, I missed one of the DVDs.
Nothing like
I was in
mine.
the Amtrak station bathroom. And I was.
I wish they put a webcam here.
Oh, that
Yeah, virtual
Right.
Railfan, that would be cool.
Yeah, but that's money.
yeah, big money to
Shoot
have a
the
camera just sit there. I
Well,
don't think
looks
they'd be
like the
willing to
oil
compromise
train
the
just
oil
cleared the
work.
block.
They cleared the block?
Yep, they just cleared the diamond.
Still red.
Make ready.
Just give it a second and switch to high green. Hopefully. They said the crew change happens at noon.
You mean finishes at noon or?
I don't know, but hopefully they're quick about it.
Right now, so.
At least it won't be like the Challenger that one time.
Oh, that thing seemed like a quick, not done in depth enough. Because I mean, like according to some people, apparently that front engine unit hadn't been removed since the Cold War.
She has a lot of miles.
Yeah, and not enough work done right.
Yeah.
What engine?
Challenger needs a serious overhaul. What is she's finally getting?
There. So I concluded this live stream because of the fact that it could be a few minutes until Empress rolls through. I'm gonna end this live stream and I'm going to video record it when it does roll through. But until the next time, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!